alto. Thank you so much, Jenivere. How cool did that look with the smoke and the lights there? Thank you, Danny. because for the Amazing, thank you guys.
No game is complete without an audience, so thank you for coming. Welcome to the end of the world. Once that dumb kid shows up, we'll be ready to go. You'll know him when you see him. His name is Emotep. He's about this tall. He's got a stupid hat with ears on. And he's wearing this thing? I think it's meant to be a coat. Looks like a blanket. It's dumb, whatever it is. Sometimes my buddy, Thoth, helps him out. But as long as he doesn't show up, we're vibing. Thoth?
Hello, Apophis.
You gotta be kidding me.
And what exactly were you planning this time?
This has nothing to do with you, Brain.
So, what's your plan here? You were going to beat Emotep with a board game?
Look, I gotta eat the sun.
Not this again.
I would have done it this time. The game would have worked on the kid.
Well, how about you play against me? Just like old times.
No way. You're a massive cheater. You always win.
I'm not a cheater. I'm the god of wisdom. I'm just better than you.
You know what? You're on.
Fine. What are we playing? Senate? So, I win, yeah?
You always ruin my fun, Thoth.
Your fun is eating the sun.
At least I have hobbies.
It has been 5,000 years, Apophis. Grow up.
You grow up.
Do I really have to seal you? Again?
I'm not going back in there. Get off me!
Okay.
Huh? No! Let me out! It's dark in here.
You are the god of the dark. Yin Herakla, Ewabin etem Herakte, Dua etewa, Neferukene ete. See you in 2,000 years, old friend.
Thank you, Spark Interest. Let's make some noise! That was amazing. Now, as they clear the stage, I've just realised I'm going to go over here.
Sailor Guardian, stop where you are.
Chinencos?
I am the Queen of Darkness, also known as the Black Lady. And I need that crystal.
No, never.
This was foretold to me by the wise men, and now I have this crystal. I can finally become the Queen of the future. Wait, where is she?
I'm right here, Black Lady. You stood no chance against us. And now, you pay.
As night wraps its gentle arms around the atelier and the
apprentices are fast asleep in their beds, it's time for the professors to shed the mentor's mask and partake in more sophisticated delights.
Finally, time to enjoy a filling meal. Don't you agree, dear?
Those apprentices of yours have been keeping us on our toes as of late. What are we thinking of tonight? Blaze meat soup? Oh, maybe flying shrimp dumplings.
Well, whilst you're dreaming up all sorts of ideas, how about we get set up? Maybe some water for the cauldron to start?
Impressive. I'm sure we'll need some fire for the stove now, won't we?
That is your speciality after all, Ollie. Time to show off. Very well executed, my watchful eye. I suppose now we're ready to begin cooking? Be a dear and grab the ingredients, could you?
Always bossing me around.
Seems like the water's ready. Now, carapace yam,
Carapace yam?
horn-cap mushroom.
Horn-cap mushroom?
Now, codfish.
Cordyceps?
Whilst that all cooks, perhaps we set the table. Though, we seem to be missing some decoration.
Leave it to me.
Another wonderful job, Ollie. The food should be ready soon.
I can only imagine which of the girls that could be.
She's still learning, dear. And what a dutiful student she is already. Oh, Coco. What did I say about practicing your fireball sigils in the atelier?
Guys, let's hear it one more time from Yuffie Moon and Monkey D. Moth.
The red string of fate binds two souls together from the moment they meet. Invisible to the eyes, but never to the heart. Not even death can sever it. Yet, sometimes, the string must stretch across worlds.
Kikyo! You're hurt. Hold on, I'll get you help.
No, Inyasha, my time is ending.
No, don't say that. I'll save you. I don't care what it takes.
You're crying. You've never done that before.
You're the first person I ever loved. You needed me, but I couldn't save you. Kikyo, I'm sorry.
Inyasha, you gave me more than I could ever dream of.
Some strings are meant to last beyond a lifetime.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for the show. Everyone who's competed, you are absolutely incredible. We did have a really rough time deciding these, but yeah, I think without further delay, we are ready to announce.
Absolutely we are. Okay, so our first category is honorable mentions. Okay, so this is very exciting. This is the first winner of tonight. This person did incredible historical research to make their costume. They've got a gorgeous quilted gambeson and quilted trousers, and we were just impressed. At one point, this contestant handed me their shield, and I was so surprised at how weighty it was and the incredible historical accuracy in this cosplay. For honorable mention, we have Havel the Rock as Richard the Lionheart.
It'll take them about a minute, so why don't you read the next one and then we'll have a cycle.
Okay, then I will continue on from here. This person came in and we were immediately stunned by how beautifully this dress lay and how much thought was put into the engineering of it and how much thought was put into adapting this character into a ball gown cosplay. Honorable mention goes to Jenivere as the Dark Urge from Baldur's Gate 3.
And as we wait for them, let's hear it for the Lionhearts. You want to come to the front? Well, one big more round of applause!
And I suppose while Jenivere is making their way around, I will announce the final honourable mention. So this one is for huge attention to detail, texture manipulation, a really stunning and quite spooky finish. This one goes to Alta as Omen Killer from Elden Ring.
And hopefully perfectly timed, you ready to make some noise in 3, 2, 1, and...
Okay, I will press on to the next set of prize winners. So I'm really excited to announce this one because this is our best beginner. Now, I've got to say, from a set of beginners, the level was so incredibly high, and I'm so excited to see so many people getting into cosplay, and just the level people presented as their first attempts at costumes was so impressive. So everyone in this category, you're amazing, and this was really, really tough. This one, for really stunning special effects work, a really ambitious build, goes to Caspian as Carhaxin.
If we press on from here, this is a cosplay that this person walked into the room and I was immediately stunned with their embroidery. I'm an embroidery artist and I immediately knew this was a cosplay. I wanted to know more and I wanted to see more about their cosplay. And they've also thought about the structure in the dress, and it's so polished and beautiful. The first Judges Award goes to Barbie Barbarian as Rhaenyra Targaryen.
And for our second Judges Award, this was a costume that was both presenting incredible attention to detail and seams finish, in finishing, weathering, but also a really stunning armor build with ambitious and challenging materials, with also an amazing stage presentation. This goes to Jonah Joestar as Link.
Okay, we are at the final Masquerade Award that we have to give tonight. This is our best costume for this evening. This cosplay is so just beautifully done. It's so polished. The inside is as beautifully finished as the outside. And everywhere you look, there is hand stitching holding this perfectly in place, just perfectly structured and put together. Our best costume for this evening is Spirit as Cherry Pie.
We'll now hand it over to our friends, the 2025 UK WCS team, to pass over their torch.
So I just want to start with how incredible everyone was that entered this year. They did not make it easy for us. So yeah, just want to say how amazing and incredible everyone is this year. The people that we're going to give the runner-up to, the amount of techniques that they included, and the acting and presence on stage was really amazing. So without further ado, the runner-ups are Cerez and Sparky.
So I just want to start saying, for the people that is gonna go to Japan to represent the UK this year, be ready for the trip, competition, experience of your life. It's gonna change you forever. And we put a lot of thought into who is gonna represent the UK for 2026. This team, the performance was amazing. It got straight to our hearts. The amount of techniques and the cleanliness on the costumes, it was impeccable. There was nothing out of place. You could really tell their love for the craft and for these characters and for these costumes. And now I'm gonna say the winners, but if I can get a drum roll, please. The UK representatives at World Cosplay Summit 2026 are Yuffie and Monkey D. Moore as Richmond Atelier.
A huge congratulations to you guys, it was stunning.
Wherever everyone is, well done.
While we wait for them to come out, let's have a big round of applause for our Masquerade entrants and winners. Thank you guys. If you just want to take a few steps back, and I'm hoping... Let's make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, you UK representatives! And that brings us to the end of the Masquerade and WCS. Thank you very much for joining us here at the stage. Thank you for joining us on Instagram. We get to do this